Hi everyone! Alright, before I start, I just want to make something really clear. I do not know how to play guitar. I'm sorry, I don't. I know you guys are probably wondering right now why I'm making a video about learning how to play guitar, like helping to teach, if I don't know how. And the reason I decided to do this is because I am currently learning guitar. I'm going to make that clear one more time, just for all of you who don't want to invest your time in this video. I don't know how to play it yet. I'm learning. I'm in the stages. I've learned notes and different things here and there. But the reason I decided to make this video is I've had this guitar since about December or so. I picked it up a few times. I've been playing these different musical instruments for about the past 8-9 years of my life. I play a lot of different instruments. Never something with strings. I've never played a stringed instrument. I played the ocarina, the flute, the saxophone, and the piano. None of those have strings, so. But I do love music a lot, and luckily I got to start this learning guitar with a basic understanding of music. Oh, and I play recorder, but who hasn't played recorder? Well, I mean, some people haven't, but a lot of people in elementary school pick it up. But essentially, I started this with a basic understanding of how to read music, how to play music. Never played a string instrument before, but I've always been incredibly interested in guitar, and I love music. I love music. I've learned several different instruments for a reason, and so that's why. But what I really want to do is because I've been trying to learn, and I've learned a little bit here and there. I've gotten pretty busy, so I haven't been able to pick this up and practice and learn as much as I would like. That's a little bit my fault. But I've been referring mainly to YouTube videos, like this one, for instance, just to essentially learn the basics, get started. I got this for Christmas, and with it, I came with this book, which is called Guitar Methods. It has a CD and a DVD book one for beginners. Well, it didn't work very well when I first got this. It actually crashed on me. So I just now played music with my guitar and my book. Just now just used the CD. Because it's music, I haven't tried the DVD. We're all college students, don't have a DVD player here, but I do now. So I've been doing that. So I've pretty much just been using YouTube videos, and they've been really helpful. I've learned a lot. I've started to learn the basics. I also have this handy guitar chord chart, which has been helpful. The reason I decided to make these videos because the YouTube videos were a little hard for me to understand. Even beginner videos, some of them would just show you it really fast on their hands, and I couldn't really tell in the video, and I have to pause, and then they just go play. Or they play songs instead of it. I'm a very slow learner. Once I start to pick things up, I can go with it, but I'm that kind of person, and I figured, there might be other people out there like that. So I figured it might help as I'm learning. As I learn my things really slowly, I'm obviously going to explain it really slowly because I'm not an expert in it, and I'm making that very clear. I figured it might help to show everybody how I've learned what I've learned so far. I'm not saying this is the right way for anyone. I'm not saying I'm really good at it. I'm just saying it might help some people, and if it helps a couple people, then it's great. If it helps nobody, then sorry. I told you in the beginning, don't know how to play guitar, so if you watch this video, don't hate on me. I'm just doing it just because I figured it might help if it's explained really slowly from someone that's learning it too. It always works to kind of teamwork, so it's kind of like teamwork. We're learning it together. Alright, so I'll show you what I've learned. What I've actually just picked up now recently is, I've just picked up the chords. The first acronym that I learned to know which string was which note was, it was eat, all, day, get, big, easy. So if you guys can't see that, the first one, which is an E, is eat, all, day, get, big, easy. Pretty easy acronym to remember, but for me that one was a little bit awkward, because, I don't know, it was just a little bit awkward. I've grown up learning every good boy deserves fudge, those kind of ones. So I've also learned a lot of others to learn the circle fifth, if any of you know what the circle fifth is. I'm sure a lot of you do. So, that one's a little awkward for me. I figured it was, fairly confused. So what I decided to do was I looked up some more, and luckily I have an ex named Eddie. Not that I have any malice towards him, but there's this one that is Eddie, 8, Dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. Same thing. So it starts with an E, which is Eddie. H, which is A. D, which is dynamite. And then G, which is good. B, which is bye. And the last E, which is Eddie. So it's Eddie, A, dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. That one just happened to be easy for me to remember just because I have an X. Not that I want to be blown up by dynamite, but so that one was fairly easy for me to remember. If you can't remember either of those two that I just said, or you didn't see very well, I am recording on my webcam and my guitar is kind of in an awkward position, so you guys can see. But if you didn't catch any of those, look them up online. They're fairly easy to find them. It's literally just starting at the top, going to the bottom, or you'll find ones that specify from down to up. So just look for those. You'll find pretty decent ones. And so that's what I learned. That's how I learned which chords. And then I learned the numbers of the fingers. Like when you look at these chord charts or any like chord graphing, it gives you numbers. Kind of blurry. Sorry guys, I can't hold still. It gives you numbers. Each of the red dots have a number telling you how to play that note. So I learned them, and it's fairly easy, just like this, just from top to bottom. Like the chords are top to bottom. I mean string. Sorry. To learn, the fingers are the same way. It's 1, guitar, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the left thumb, which is also referred to as LT. 1, 2, 3, 4, and left thumb. I know this seems really simple, and I just really wanted to make this a really simple video. I don't know that much, so I'm just showing you guys what I do know. Not only because I think it's pretty cool that I'm learning, but also just to help people who are, I don't know, just I'm learning, maybe I can help someone who's learning at the same time. So, other than that, I learned the parts of the guitar, which this is the head. These are, right here, these are your tuning pegs. Then here we have the neck. And on your neck you have your, of course, your strings. And then you have your frets. It's 22 or 23 of them, I'm not entirely sure I remember. It's either 22 spacings between the frets or 22 frets, and the other one is 23. And down here we have what's called the bridge, and then the body of the strap. So those are different things I've learned, and then I've learned how to play an open note of each letter. I've been using a guitar pick. I'm not entirely an expert on holding the guitar pick yet. I'm just holding it the way I'm comfortable until I get the hang of this. So don't judge me. Don't learn from me on this part or anything. But I'm going to follow the same thing. Eddie, A, dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. To play open notes. So it's just Eddie, E, same thing. So those are really basic. Just following the 8 dynamite, you just play down here, and you have what's called an open note. If you want a higher pitch note, which I learned it gets higher as you go down the neck, you hold in between the frets, like so. You do not hold on a fret because it muffles the sound. And this is where I can't help you anymore. This is where I know a few of the notes, but I think it's going to do you guys better to just remember 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you look at these chord charts, which you can find online as well, or anyone playing it, if you remember the Eddie 8 dynamite, goodbye Eddie, you're going to know which string to go on to, and then your frets are going to lay out how to say things like B flats, A sharps, so forth. So I'm still learning. I'll probably upload a few more videos. I'm not an expert. I'm probably not going to make a series out of this. I understand a lot of you are probably not going to like this. I just figured for the few people who follow along fairly easy, like I know I've always been a studier like that. Like if I work with someone who knows everything, it's not as easy for me to learn because they're faster. And if I work with someone who knows less than me, it's not as easy. But it's really easy to find someone and pair up with them who's about the same learning level, and you guys can work things together. So if you guys want to do that with me at all, you can post your videos, what you've learned. That is anything that I haven't posted, and maybe help me out there too, and I'll continue to upload these. Sorry this was about a 10-minute video, guys, but I hope anything I posted here helped. Bye! Ooh, how do I stop?